Hello, this is Naresh Shakur, the representative for ARAC International, and I'm going to present the Positive Peace Project that we did for our ambassadorship program for the Institute of Economics and Peace. Okay, just a little background on ARAC, how we started, and what we have evolved to. Basically, now our research is focused on global security issues that may trigger or lead to humanitarian crisis or things that may put current humanitarian efforts at risk. So that is our target audience for this project. Okay, here is our contact information along with our website and also a subdomain to the project page. Implementation of positive peace to our processes. This is the overview that we are about to go over now. Okay, here's what we did. We integrated the Institute's positive peace framework into our research and workflow process by using the pillars of peace as a guideline. And what this did, it presented us with a clear pathway to really focus on the issues that are relevant to the organizations that we serve with our target audience in mind. ARAC's target audience, that would be the open source intelligence community, the global security industry, which we consider to be not only security professionals, but others that are involved with human rights and humanitarian aid. Our biggest audience would be the media outlets that we serve and distribute our content. Here we're showing where IEP's Pillars of Peace is integrated within our research and distribution process. This was very critical for us and really helped streamline a lot of our processes and allowed us to focus on the stories that were relevant to the communities that we served, as I mentioned before. Here we used one of the positive peace mapping templates to kind of help us categorize where our work was and some of the partners from where we receive content and some of the people that we serve as well, and kind of put it into the positive peace framework to see where things would fall that would help us in our design and integration into our website. Okay, the fun part. Now I'm going to read this slide here, but then I'm going to hopefully briefly explain its importance. Links from ARAC's data portals provide our partners, affiliates, and independent journalists with resources to open data on governments, businesses for conducting research related to accountability and transparency. Now, that previous template that I show you was very, very instrumental because we started seeing where certain links that we often use and sources that we often use were falling into the well-functioning government, sound business environment, and low levels of corruption. So what we did was we provided links to the portals that we primarily use to our website to kind of assist other researchers who are involved with accountability and transparency research. Information resource sharing. This bottom line is the core of what we do, and this is where the three pillars: equitable distribution of resources, free flow of information, and good relations with neighbors. These three were critical to our research process and allowed us to streamline a lot of the things that we were doing and go through the tons of information that we were receiving on a daily basis. Implementing the positive peace framework into that process really helped us tremendously in the time frame from analyzing all of this information and getting it to the people that we serve. Acceptance of the rights of others. With this particular pillar, we not only integrate it in our work process, but it also kind of inspired me on a personal level to a point where I actually went out and became a certified human rights consultant. And with that new avenue, I wanted to leverage our platforms and web presence to support the human rights activists out there and maintain partnerships with them to help them get their content out to our audiences as well. Our global media partnerships and affiliations gives us access to training resources, public and private events, as well as highly skilled professionals who are researchers, photojournalists, data analysts. And this is where the peace pillar high levels of human capital comes into play. Okay, here we are showing how implementing IEP's positive peace framework had an impact on our viewership, basically. Our content for the months of May and June reached over 97,000 readers. And this for us is a remarkable accomplishment. And again, by focusing on the pillars of peace, in our analysis, this allowed us to get our work out quicker to our media platforms and content and press releases and things of that nature out to our OSINT communities that we're members of, out to the security agencies and the security associations that we're members of. This just simply allowed us to get the content out a lot faster by going through our work and again applying that positive peace pillars to the content that we had. Here we're just showing you some numbers from the different communities that we are affiliated with and some of the people that we serve, the OSINT communities, the independent journalists, and the global security networks that we are affiliated with. There's a lot of numbers there and a lot of people that can be reached. And this is, again, where that implementing positive peace into our workflow was highly instrumental into getting some critical information out to our networks. On the next few slides, I'm pretty much showing you how we integrate IEP's data sources into our work, as well as on some of our portals where we link to IEP's reports and analysis. The data portal that we set up for our project not only hosts IEP's work, but also what we wanted to do was to provide links to human rights and humanitarian projects to kind of help researchers who are involved in those areas have a quick one-place stop for their research needs. Here we're showing a screenshot from one of our community pages where we used IEP's data to create an interactive data visualization, and we shared it with our affiliate media outlets and the OSINT communities that we are members of. Okay, almost at the end here. On this slide, I'm showing you the partnerships and associations and content providers that we have a strong relationship with. We either post content to their site or we receive content from them and redistribute it on our media outlets. Okay, we have reached the end of the presentation. I thank you all for sitting through. We will leave you with our contact information once again, as well as some of our links. Thank you.